It's your boy Mike Ryder. You can follow me on Twitter at mryder23. That's at MRYDER23. I got two of my co-hosts in here with me. We short two people, but we got the three Migos. We're gonna rock it out tonight. I'm gonna pass it to my boy Slizzy. Slizzy, how can they follow you?
Slizzy 703, man. The vault is open. Slizzy Light Radio is out. Hit me up. Slizzy on jmg.bandcamp. The merch is coming. Mike, your shirt is shipping out next week. Everybody who got merch is shipping out next week. Hit me up. Trying to feed my babies out here, man. Let's get it.
Facts. Hit them up.
Jay, my boy.
Man, it's your boy Jay. Your boy Jay. Follow me on Twitter at JCOX901. Man, shout out to all the supporters, all the subscribers, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Man, shout out to Nelly. Shout out to Max. Shout out to everybody. You hear me? Shout out to the UnderDogs. We here.
Shout out to Nephew, too.
Shout out to Nephew, too. Other than that, man, that's it. Thank y'all for the support. Man, let's get to chopping it up.
Bruh.
It's on you, Mike.
So this past weekend, man, we had the semifinals for Ultimate Madness 2. We had a very eventful weekend, matter of fact. We had a lot of things come up this weekend that we're going to talk about. But the very first thing that we're going to touch on is that Ultimate Madness 2, the semifinals. We had two extra battles that happened with it.
Weekend. Epic. This is a great weekend.
It was dope.
Very good weekend.
No chokes.
No chokes.
Bro, we had Danny Myers versus Holmesy. We had Shotgun Suge versus YK.
What's your life like? Shout out to Suge. Yeah, good. Hey, good bounce back.
Oh, great bounce back. We're gonna talk about it. We had Franchise versus Saga, and we had Bill Collector versus 99. And we had some announcements. They announced the whole Summer Madness card too, as well as a disturbing thing that happened with, you know what I'm saying. But we're gonna get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to it.
We're gonna talk about it.
Fellas, I'm gonna leave it up to y'all. Please, as a matter of fact, what we starting it off at, bro?
Man, let's go in order.
I was gonna say let's go in order.
Okay, we
the
can do
first
order.
battle was Shotgun, Suge, and YK, right?
Yeah.
Was that the first battle? All right, Shotgun, Suge, YK. Great battle. I got YK 2-1. I feel like YK, both of them actually bounced back from, especially Suge. Both of them bounced back from YK actually did good versus Bill, but you can tell he had to do some adjusting. And he definitely adjusted well. And Suge, of course, with how he performed versus Jerry Nightwing in his battle. And he definitely improved a whole lot. Like I said, it was just a lot of adjustment that had to be made on both ends. I got YK 2-1. I gave YK the first and I want to believe the third, I want to say. And I gave Suge, and I edged Suge the second round. But it was a great battle, though.
Great battle. Jay, how you feel about that thing, boy?
Man, I thought it was a great battle, too. Me, personally, I had YK with a gentleman's 30. No slack to Suge. I just had YK edging, not even edging every round. I just had YK taking every round. I feel like YK, he definitely had, he was very direct versus Suge. He took like a couple of angles versus Suge in every round. To me, I feel like YK had a little bit more moments than Suge. Overall, it's a great bounce back battle for Suge. Man, I'm gonna say this, man. Like, I'm glad Suge showed up to this battle because I feel like Suge need to be on those gnomes and Summer Madness. You know what I'm saying? Suge need to get back to that level. So, he took that. He took that L to Jada Nightwing. He took an L to YK, but it was a good L. But After this, Suge, let's go up, bro. Like, you need to be on Gnomes and Summer Madness.
Right.
Hope to see you on the URL anniversary card for sure. But overall, great battle. YK with a 30. That's it.
Bro, I'm gonna pick it up right where you left it off. Suge, there's nowhere to go from here but up. You don't prove that you can get back on it. You know what I'm saying? You didn't choke. You had a clean performance. It was a good performance.
And the special moves work.
And come on, bro.
And the special moves work in the small room.
Come on, bro.
I didn't think it worked, but they did.
Boy,
bro,
yeah.
When he dunked on YK, he knocked this man out of frame.
Man, I forgot about that. God damn. Oh no. Suge might got that round just off that alone. Suge, hey, it might be 2-1. I gotta go back and watch it. Right, I forgot about that. Yeah.
The thing about it was, I think it was kind of like Caffeine fault, and I'm gonna get into that within the Bill and None battle. Their cameramen still aren't ready to film battle rap, bro. I'm gonna give y'all that whole take. They are not ready to film battle rap yet. Because when he bumped him, they should have went to a wider view to show everybody, or at least follow this man's body off stage. Something should have happened to where, like, he just disappeared.
Right. He felt smooth off frame.
Hey, let me ask y'all this: which one was worse, when Suge dunked on YK, or when he knocked Dan into a parallel universe versus Rum Nitty?
Yeah, I think Danny one worse.
The Danny one worse because Danny wasn't even in the battle.
Yeah.
Hey.
And then he called Danny sleeping.
Yeah.
Danny looking at his phone, next thing you know, he all out the frame, getting dunked on.
Out the frame again. Come on, man.
Man, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Like, I think people forgot about Suge. Suge is up there with the most moments in battle rap. You know, with the whole pocket tap, dunking on people. Like, Suge got moments in battle rap. He do.
When he did the jackhammer against Av.
Yeah, Suge just took a decline, but like you said, Mike.
I just feel like he got a lot of weapons. I just feel like a lot of times, you know, people despise the pocket tap. You know, people like he has a bully image, and I feel like people despise the bully image.
Yeah.
But the thing about it, he stepped his game.
6'5", 6'6", 300, dunking on niggas and doing pocket checks and all that. People don't like that shit.
But here go the thing. He stepped his bars up years ago.
He did.
And he do got a little. He does have a choking problem. I ain't gonna lie. He does.
That's the only thing that hurt Suge, in my opinion. He done started getting very inconsistent.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, he's so inconsistent that he's constantly
inconsistent.
Inconsistency has turned
consistently inconsistent.
There you go.
I like that. What you say, Flizzy?
Come on, consistently inconsistent.
Right. Okay.
Hey, but had a good turnaround this Saturday. Him and YK did good. Matter of fact, that was the first battle to kick it off, and every battle after that, it seemed like it elevated.
Man, we got some more to talk about, like
Saga versus the franchise. Sensei Saga came back.
Yeah.
He came back with a vengeance, and I will keep it all the way flat. This was the best franchise I ever seen, and y'all know I don't like franchise like that. But he went off too. I still had Saga winning 2-1. Saga definitely won the first round, and the second round, I aged it. No, my bad. Second round, I gave the Saga, and the third, I aged the franchise.
What about that? What about that franchise impersonation?
That was crazy.
Fire.
Just like this,
man.
Fire. Bro, I was out working when this battle came on. I had went and met a customer and did a little work. I had my headphones on, just listening to it.
Yeah.
I didn't know which one of them were rapping. Like it sounds.
The gun tuck, number.
Yeah,
the silence on the gun go.
Broke them down. Saga becoming an angler too. I said it on Twitter and got a lot of love. Saga becoming a dope angler as well. Angles has been, you know, the main thing that's been coming up lately. You know what I'm saying? And Saga has become a good angler as well. That's an underrated thing. That's an underrated skill set of Saga because he's not necessarily known for that, but his angles are up there though. Because he broke franchise all the way down in that round. Was that the second round? That was the first round, right? We did the impersonation.
First round, I think he did the impersonation. You want to know something, Slizzy? Now that you say that, I think one thing about the Horsemen, they break people down and they angle on you very well. Loso angles, A-Ward angles, and Saga angles. I can't say much about Street Hymns because he doesn't battle like they do, especially like on the main stages.
Yeah.
But as far as Loso,
Oops too. Oops is a Horseman too.
Yeah, Oops as well, and Oops will he'll pull an angle on you. He's
angler.
And you know what? That's what it is. They are taught to you battlers.
Yeah.
Saga will talk to you. Oops will talk to you. Loso will talk to you. A-Ward talk to you. Even though they all have different presentations with it, they will angle your life away, bro.
That's a fact.
But Saga franchise
went off too though.
Yeah.
Franchise went off too though. He also said at the end of the battle, he said that he had a lot of things that he had to work on, and I can applaud that he said he had a lot of stuff to work on. I can definitely salute that and applaud that.
That's a fact.
He's starting to see it, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're starting to see what a lot of fans, well, not these troll ass fans, but the real ones been saying, like, bro, like, you need to add some more weapons in your arsenal. You can't just be aggressive and perform the gun bars. Like, every third nigga got that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Every third battle rapper got that. So, like, you got to add something else. He's starting to realize it now. So,
fact. And to piggyback what you said, Slizzy, like, everybody got gun bars. Even the newer talents that's coming in.
Even the Christian rappers.
Even the Christian rappers. The new battlers coming in, they got bars, they got gun bars, and they all can rap really well. What gonna separate you from them? You know, Franchise had this stigma on him that, you know, he's just, you know, he sound like Tay-Rock without the accent.
Yeah.
You know, it's gun bar this, gun bar that. Even in a tank battle, which he was firing, but, you know, it's just the same old. I know what to expect when I'm getting Franchise. I know I'm gonna get some gun bars. I know I'm gonna get how the gun sound when the silencer on it. I know I'm gonna get, you know, you was chirping in Canada. You had to, you know, you was selling dope, but
you tried that real talk angle on the third verse Tink, and it didn't really hit.
It didn't hit because Tink downplayed it already. Tink broke him down. Tink already broke him down, so that's why it didn't work. But with this Saga battle, man, Franchise, he leveled up for sure. I'm gonna say that for sure. I definitely got Saga winning the battle. I got Saga taking the first clear, and I think I edged Saga the first and third, but a good bounce back battle for both of them, but a good battle for Saga. Saga
definitely
unique. Yeah, I mean,
he needed that one, boy. He needed that one, boy.
He needed it, and before the battle, people wasn't. And I'm guilty. I wasn't checking for this battle. I was the type to say, okay, you know, you had Mike P on Gnome and you threw that battle away. Like, you know, who cares what you do with Franchise? But after watching the battle, like this was a fight. Franchise didn't lay down. I say that. It may be debatable, but our first watch, I got Saga first round and third round, but edge in the third. But shout out to Franchise for owning up that you got some things you need to work on. And what that tells me is you listen to your fans. People been saying this. You need to switch it up, bro. Add some more stuff to your arsenal. So Saga 2-1. Shout out to Franchise though. For sure. No lacking.
I got Saga 2-1 as well. The thing that surprised me, Saga came in there stabbing and killing folks, bro. Like, it was
he didn't doing that though.
Had the ninja stars.
Yeah.
He been on it though lately. Like.
Yeah, he been on it.
He been on it, but he didn't hide it at all. Where it was like, before it used to be, okay, my folks will kill you. My boy, he'll kill you. I done seen dudes kill dudes. Now it's just straight up, I'm going to smack you. I'm going to kill you.
I like it.
I'm going to stab
you. I like it. You ain't got to be a Christian. I like it.
Hey, Jay, you know what's funny? He doing what we told Loso he should have done.
I like it. I mean, it said,
I don't know what you think about this shit. Like on Saturday, when I was looking at the battle or whatever, I was like, yo, he low key doing what we told, like he low key doing what we suggested Loso should do. He is silent, low key doing it. And look how silent.
I liked it too, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He had a fire performance. I gave him the battle. I just feel like either you're gonna be Christian or you're gonna be a thug. Which one is it?
I'm not necessarily mad at that because I'd rather you just be real all the time because everybody slip up. Like everybody not perfect. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even the most Christians slip up sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
They slip up.
Ain't no word. I know Christianness ain't no word, but
I see what Mike's saying.
I see what you're saying though.
Yeah, what you're saying is right. Loso don't have to talk about that and he still be fired. A-Ward don't talk about shooting and stabbing and they still be fired. I see what you're saying. So they staying true to their craft.
I feel like with Saga it's a little different because Saga don't necessarily have see the thing with A-Ward and Loso got an image. And Loso can get away with shit because of his image, even though he is a Christian battle rapper. Because let's keep it flat, Loso cussed like 3 times versus Ryder, and nobody said shit.
Nah, everybody said something. It
was an uproar. And it wasn't. In my opinion, it wasn't as big as an uproar than what Saga did on Saturday when he had the whole shit about stabbing motherfuckers. Like he didn't like that. It wasn't a big they made a huge deal about this shit. But when Loso cussed 3-4 times versus Ryder, people said something. But at the end, after the next day, it was they bypassed it. Niggas still pissed off with Saga for saying he stabbed people.
Yeah, I mean, because it's a huge turnaround. Saga, you went from NWX to the 4 Horsemen to now you killing folks. You stabbing folks.
Just say a prayer before the battle. Ask God for forgiveness and kill their ass to death. Kill them to death.
Jay, that's another thing. After he killed the man and stabbed him, he prayed for him. He saved his soul.
Yeah.
He saved the man's soul. So it was like
I low-key don't have an issue with it. I
ain't got an issue with it.
I feel like everybody slip up from time to time, bro. I feel like motherfuckers expect people to be perfect 24/7, and that's impossible.
No, you're not asking for someone to be.
I'm not saying you play both sides either. But what I'm saying is, like, if you got a moment out of weakness where you're angry or some shit, then like you can't. People are human at the end of the day.
But this is battle rap where you prepare.
Right.
You prepare for your round. So as a Christian who loves the Lord, are you going to prepare and show your love for the Lord and show who he is in you? Or are you going to prepare to cater for everyone else because you know everybody else killing and shooting?
I don't even think he was catering to anybody, though.
Why he wasn't? You think Saga had to killing and shooting?
So you're saying because he has violence in his rounds that he's catering?
Yes.
I don't think he is.
Hey, right now, if y'all was going back and forth on Twitter about this, my comment would be the Michael Jackson sitting in the movie theater eating the popcorn. Because y'all going in it right now.
Though.
Hey, talk y'all shit.
Though, because he's doing it in his own way. It would be different if he doing it in his own cadence. He always has his own cadence. He always has his own flow. The subject matter will always be the subject matter. It's not going to change. People will always have gun bars in their shit. You know what I'm saying? People are always going to have violence in their shit, in their bars. It's a violent sport. Like, let's keep it flat. Like, battle rap is a sport, and it's a very violent sport. If he'd had, now, I will say if he was catering, like, I would say he was catering if he had, like, a twerk bounce or a twerk cadence, or he did a bounce or something, like, if he would sound like somebody else, then I would say he was catering. But I don't feel like he's catering to anybody just because he has his own. He's doing the gun bars and the violence and shit, but he's doing it his own way.
Bro,
let me ask you. Okay.
Have you ever heard of Lecrae? And I'm gonna keep this short. You ever heard of Lecrae?
Yeah.
Do Lecrae rock like that?
No.
Okay, that's it.
But Lecrae did a whole. Hold on. But Lecrae did a whole. He did a whole album with Zaytoven. Zaytoven, not a Christian producer.
No, but Lecrae,
Exactly.
but
Zaytoven
Lecrae's
had trap beats. Lecrae was still the same. He's still spitting the same things. Not his same subject matter. He still spitting the same subject matter, but it was over trap beats.
But let me ask you this: does that change your material because your beat came from somebody? Do you know who the rest of his beats come from? Do all his beats come from Christian producers?
No.
Okay, he didn't.
No.
We
But,
talking about the material.
but if you have a...
Let me go get some popcorn. Hold up.
Hold on, go ahead.
But if a nigga do a whole out, but if you're a Christian rapper and you do a whole album with a nigga who is the godfather of trap music, which is arguably the most negative shit ever, arguably, I love it.
That's two different things, though.
It's still negative.
We
but
talking
it's still
about
negative.
actions coming out of the actions that you are doing and the things that are coming out your mouth versus that's just like saying, okay, Saga wrong for working with URL. We know URL ain't Christian.
Mm.
That's two different things. We talking about the man and his art, what he's producing. Mm. So if he's and look, ain't nothing wrong with it, dog. You won the battle, Saga. You won me over. I'm just gonna be real with you, cause I like the material. I love the material, man. Like
it just threw you off a little bit.
Wait, that's all it was. Okay. That's all it was. That's all.
Let me ask y'all this. Do y'all think Saga is going over to like using, you know, cussing and stabbing, or Loso too, stabbing, cursing because it may, I don't want to use the word politic, but it's a cap limit to Christian bars. Like it won't be like gun bars is more acceptable than just rapping about God, this and that, you know, through 3 straight rounds. So you gotta mix in a little bit of the gun bars or the killing or a little bit of the cussing to make it more acceptable. So y'all think that's the reason they starting to ease it into their rounds, because nobody want to watch a battle or 3 rounds of you just talking about God all 3 rounds. So you gotta change up your material.
Nah, because I think it's just he just adding more stuff in his arsenal, to be honest. Because Saga, although what up? Nephew.
What's happening?
But like I was saying, but like Saga has always it just went from to like Saga's always talking about lumping up somebody. Like he always talked about stealing somebody, like punching somebody in the face. It just went from now you're punching somebody and now you stab somebody. I mean, it's just weapons and all.
I like man. You know I like it.
It's like he's always been violent. It's just now the level of violence has gone up. Well, he's always been violent because he's always talked about loving somebody up, and he always talk about how he's been around people that was shooting and stuff like that. Like it's always been there. It'd have been different if it wasn't there from jump, and then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm stabbing, I'm shooting them this. Like if he had came out squeaky clean, and then all of a sudden, then he started doing it, it'd have been like, whoa, what the hell? Like, you know what I mean? Like that's my thing. I think he's just adding to his arsenal. I don't think it's nothing else but that.
Facts.
I understand that, and I feel you on that. I just feel like if you're gonna represent for God, then represent for God. If you're gonna be this Christian battler, then, but like you said, it adds to your arsenal, because as a Christian battler, there aren't many things you could talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Well, let me ask you this, Mike. Let me ask you this real quick. So you said if you're gonna represent God, then represent God. So does that apply to like a DNA, somebody we know who not in the streets, but when he battle rapping, he talking about shooting and beating a person up and clapping a machete? So do we look at him a certain type of way because we know he not about that life?
I'm gonna say this: most people in the culture do look at DNA a certain type of way. That's the reason why they won't give DNA the accolades that he deserved, because he's not a street dude, but in his battles, he's clapping the machete. You know what I'm saying?
Believability.
His believability ain't there. But me personally, I just want to hear good lyrics. Me personally. You know what I'm saying? I do want to hear good lyrics. I just feel like Saga, as a Christian battler.
Hold on. Let me ask you this real quick, man. Not to cut you off. So are you doubting Saga's believability?
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm a Christian man. I own guns. I will shoot you. But I also curse. I also have sex. I also drink. I eat edibles. I do other things. Saga don't do that type of stuff. I just don't see him doing that type I just don't see him doing that type of stuff.
I ain't know Mike do those edibles.
I do. Edibles are life, bro.
No, I'm just
stop smoking and start doing edibles for real. I'm not even being funny.
Listen, I don't do all that type of stuff. I'm just throwing it out there. If you portray yourself to be a certain way, then be that certain way. Let me just be honest with this. Let me stop playing. Excuse what I said a few seconds ago.
Would this convo be for now? Would you say the same thing to Loso after he did what he did last week? Was it last week? Yeah, when he did what he did last week versus Ryder.
What?
Will we be having the same conversation?
Honestly, no, because I've been heard them guys cussing like that though.
Loso didn't curse for real until last week.
I don't heard him say certain things, bro.
When?
I don't heard him say nigga. I don't heard him
say. He ain't cussed since like 2 years for real.
It don't been a couple of years.
I'm slipping. I don't remember him cursing. I'm just being flat. I don't remember him cussing.
A-Ward cuss versus what my boy Matt, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he did.
But that's a difference because
he cussed against Sharon too.
You said what, nephew?
I think he cussed against Sharon too.
He did. A-Ward, yep.
Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah, second round, yep.
Yeah, I gotta watch that shit.
But see, here's the thing. This is gonna be my ultimate point on this. Okay. It goes from being imaginary gumballs to just gumballs. Remember, Loso used to be like, let me use my imaginary gumballs. Then now it's just gumballs. Same thing with Saga. It used to be my cousin to do this to you. My boy will do this to you. I done seen dudes do this to where I'm doing this.
Mm-hmm.
You're not doing that. I know you're not doing that. I know you ain't doing that. So it is what it is, man. Saga, no disrespect. Like I said, you earned my respect Saturday. You did your thing. You were fire. You won the battle.
Hey, Zemo shit was crazy.
Yeah.
And you did that Zinger in the third round. That shit was fire, boy.
Fire.
That shit was fire.
Nephew, franchise. Who you had, man?
I had Saga 2-1. I gave franchise the second.
Saga 2-1?
Yeah, I gave franchise the second. Saga second wasn't all that.
That's about how I called it. Saga
first. That's how I called it as well.
Yeah.
How you call Suge and YK?
Suge and YK did him at 30.
Hey, my boy!
Let's get it.
Now, something amazing happened after this Saga and franchise battle. Something historical happened.
What that was?
Something amazing happened. Something beautiful happened.
Talk about it.
Until I can't think of no more words. But something magical happened.
We're getting into
Danny Myers.
Something historical happened. Oh.
Danny Myers.
Out of Summer Madness
versus Holmesy the God. I still will not call this battle. Don't ask me to call it. I'm not calling it. I can watch this 100 times and I'm not going to call it. So don't ask me. People have asked how do I call it. I was like, I'm not calling it because I can't. I'm just going to be all the way real. I can't. I will say this, though. I was right.
I'm mad I went on the episode.
I will say this, though. I was right. And it's
mad.
not often I'm right.
I'm glad I was on the episode because I had
told
Holmes
y'all.
winning too.
I said, look, I said bars. I think Max said this too. Bars versus angles and what was going to hit harder. And ultimately, that's what it came down to. We know I was saying this at nauseam. You're not gonna I was saying this on Twitter. I ain't even saying it on here, but certain people you're not gonna outbeat them. You're not gonna beat them at their own game. You're not gonna outpunch Rum. You're not gonna outpunch Rum or Av. You're not gonna outperform Hitman. You're not gonna out lyrical Verb. You're not gonna out gangsta Geechee. You're not gonna out bar the bar guy. So you can't do that. And Holmesy was smart enough to know that. He played his own game. He played his game. And we talking about anglers. Damn, Holmesy becoming one too. We talking about anglers. He's becoming one too. That's crazy. But Holmesy played it his way. He didn't succumb to Danny's level. Well, not Danny's level, but Danny's playing field, which I feel like a lot of people be trying to outbar Danny like you're not going to do it. It's not going to happen. Only a few people can do it, but not a lot of people can do it. Holmesy stayed true to Holmesy, and we got something magical. He broke that shit. He broke Danny's style all the way down. The only person I seen break Danny's style down was Pat Stay when Pat Stay and Danny battled. When Pat Stay had that whole shit with the what do you say? I heard he got 11th coming. Should have learned a lesson from it. Maybe all your opponents pulling out last minute was trying to tell you something.
Come
That's
on,
the
man.
only time I ever seen Danny's style get broke all the way down. And then Danny had an amazing round after that. But after Pat Stay said what he said, the shit didn't hit as hard. Just because I feel like that's not necessarily what happened, but that's what happened. It was bars versus angles.
Hey, you broke that down real good, Slizzy, for sure. You broke that down real good.
Well, how you feel about it, Jay?
How you feel about it, Jay?
Man, if I was a betting man, I would have lost money. For sure. You know, I thought Danny was going to take it 100%. I thought Danny was more hungry. Holmesy hungry too, but I feel like, you know, Danny just had a little bit more motivation for it. You know, not seeing Summer Madness. You know, let's be real. You know, Danny's been slept on his entire career about a URL. You know what I'm saying? You know, I feel like Danny shouldn't even did this tournament. I think it would have benefited him more if he didn't do this tournament, but we here, so we gonna talk about it.
They ain't
I think this battle.
They ain't one of the niggas that thrive on competition. My bad, Jay. Go ahead.
Nah, you got it, bro. Like you said, I agree with everything Slizzy said. I think this was bars versus angles, but I also want to add Holmesy had angles and he was very direct towards Danny. Them bars Danny had.
I think that's why they edged them to battle, yo.
That's the fact, bro. Look at it. Danny bars could have been for anybody.
Yeah.
His bars could have been from for anybody. Being direct is more effective than just, you know, random bars. And Danny tweeted something on Twitter. He said, how we at a battle contest and I had the better bars and I still lose. And I retweeted Danny. I said, you showed up to be the better rapper. Holmesy showed up to be the better battler.
Thanks.
It's a difference. And last but not least, I posted this on Twitter. I said Danny is fired, but that's his gift and his curse. You know, we all seen Danny at his best, so we know what to expect from him. You know, so we know when Danny at his best. Prior to this tournament, we haven't seen Holmesy at his best. We just now seeing this now in this tournament with Holmesy. So it's like a shock factor to us because I think we all can agree Holmesy had the hardest competition in the tournament, right? More so than Danny.
Yeah, definitely.
And to me, every person Danny battled in this tournament, Danny wasn't just crazy to me. I seen Danny way crazier outside this tournament versus New Jersey Twerk, versus Diaz, You know what I'm saying? Versus K Shine. So
And in
we
both
Damn,
of his
versus
saw.
Nate
battles,
Knight.
both
You
his
said what?
battles, they choked. Both his opponents choked in both his battles.
Man, look, not even that, nephew. I'm just talking about Danny material alone. Like, it wasn't crazy, crazy, crazy. And I seen Danny at his best, so I know what to expect from him. Holmesy was crazy. And I think Holmesy got every round, bro. I got to go back and watch it. I think Holmesy took every round for me. I think,
I'm not calling it. I'm not.
like, I don't know if it's a 30, but I do know Holmesy won a round. But this is crazy to me. Every judge up there had Danny losing. Every judge was an East Coast judge. I
Yeah.
said them judges said, there's no way we can let a West Coast nigga take this. No way we can let a West Coast nigga take this. But
Nah, I'm not even going. I'm not gonna go that far because he's been advanced this whole time. So
I mean, he was. But then he won the fan vote at that. Technically,
I thought it was Ty.
It
by the
was
30, there
but,
was a 30 grace period, so they used the 30
yeah,
grace period, and Danny won it by like 40 votes or some shit
40,
like that.
like it was close still. It was like
Yeah, it was still close.
it was
So if
still
it
close.
would have
It
went
was
to the
like
fans, he would
40
have
or
won.
50 votes.
Yeah,
It was
it
like
was
40
like
or
40,
50
50
votes.
votes.
And niggas was admitted on Twitter that they was button mashing for Danny.
Man, look, at the end of the
People
day,
admitted that shit. That's why I hate the fucking van vote because of shit like this. That's why
what you mean? Hold up, what you
I would
mean?
say if you on your laptop, you can do it. You can vote on your laptop, then you can like refresh it and then vote again, or go to your phone
niggas was
and
button
vote.
mashing.
Yeah, you can do that.
Or if you're on your phone, like it doesn't like see on Caffeine on your phone, you vote, right? It doesn't have a limit how many times you can vote. So like you can literally just sit there and just do this for a person.
So the solution for that is like Holmesy.
Limit the vote.
Don't let it go
Don't
to
let
the
it go to
van.
the fan vote. Yeah.
Don't let the
Holmesy, to me, Holmesy made it so obvious. Holmesy was just like he was just direct and he was breaking down. What did he say about the parallel universe and your whole career been in one dimension?
He been in one
Bro,
dimension.
like he was talking to Danny, and I seen somebody on Twitter say Holmesy was using the same angles versus everybody else.
Oh, stop it. Y'all
So what?
Y'all need to cut that shit
So
out.
what? So what?
He
Like I said,
played to his opponent.
Everybody uses the same angles, man. If that's the
That's
case,
a fact.
everybody uses the same angles, man. If that's the case,
That's a fact.
motherfuckers still using Verb mom is a dyke, and it's been clearly proven that this man mom ain't no dyke. They still talking about perm jokes when it comes to Verb. That nigga that had dreads since fucking 2015, 2016. Like, what are we doing?
I still think them extensions. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I still think they extensions. I don't care. I don't care
my
nobody
clip
say, bro.
extensions. Let me put my bitch easy.
I think them
Very verse good. Man, but Slizzy, like you said though, bro, overall, this is my last thing on it. You said Holmesy, he took advantage and he didn't play into Danny game. He didn't come out there to go bar to bar with Danny. You can't do that. You can't out punch Nitty. You can't out real talk Danny. I mean, you can't out real talk Geechee. You can't out bully Math. You know what I'm saying? These just certain things you can't do. So Holmesy knew that, like you said, and he said, you know what? I'm just gonna be more direct and more personal and have more angles because Danny got a lot of angles on him. Like, you wanna know what's so crazy, man? Like, Danny had the parallel universe, and it wasn't even that crazy. And you got, I watched a Butterfly blog, and he did a fire parallel universe, a fire one. And I'm like, damn, why Danny can't think of shit like this? You know what I'm saying? Like, Danny, he tried to come back in rebuttal in the second round versus
that
the
rebuttal
rebuttal.
ass.
It didn't hit.
That was ass. It was ass.
I don't know, man. Like, this wasn't a fire Danny to me. It wasn't. It was a good Danny, but it wasn't a Danny. Man, look, man, I'm gonna take this battle. This gonna get me to Summer Madness. This gonna get me to Summer Madness. It wasn't that Danny to me.
Me personally, I don't think I think he went down from his first two battles. Like, he went downhill to me. Like,
I don't think he did.
Reaper Rail was good. the Reaper Rail battle was a good Danny. The Tink Danny was enough to beat Tink. Like, it was enough to get the job done. And Saturday he had good stuff in it. I just feel like his pin was just 3 battles in 7 weeks. 3 battles, 6 weeks maybe?
Yeah, 7 weeks.
His pin just started. It just started. You could tell it was showing like that. It was showing. It was declining. And as in Holmesy, like his shit is elevating every week.
Every
His
week.
shit is elevating, and it showed
Every
this week that he wanted it more. He showed that his pin and his performance and all that wanted it more this week.
Yeah, he had more in the arsenal.
It was way more. He was way more poised. He was just everything better than that this week.
Then look, sometimes
I don't think anybody standing in front of that Holmesy was winning that night.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. But it was just
one of those nights for Holmesy. Anybody standing in front of that was losing.
Nobody.
And sometimes you can tell by a Ballard defense. Shout out to Calico, he said that. A Ballard defense. Go back and watch the battle. In Holmesy rounds, look at Danny's face. Danny defense, it's just all over his face. You can just tell, like, Danny just had bad defense. But when Danny rapped, Holmesy was just solid. Sometimes it showed in the face, and I think, man, this shit was affecting. This shit was hitting Danny. You know what I'm saying? Like, like it's all about their defense, man.
You gotta look at little things when it's a classic, man. That shit, you gotta look at when it's a good battle. Little things start to matter. Like little things, defense, like you just said, defense, how a person reacts to the bars. Like man. Jeez. How you call it though, Mike? I know Mike waiting.
Yeah, I'm waiting because guess what?
There's accountability.
I'm gonna go all the way back to what you said, Slizzy. You said you can't call it. Oh, I can call it. I just put minutes on my phone.
Hold up, Mike. You got balls, man.
Oh, I got balls, baby. Now we for a long time. Hey, preview 3D2.
Shout out to Mike, man.
What
else?
I feel like this. The third round, Danny dropped the ball. That's where the separation started. That third round was not good enough, bro. He did not do good enough in that third round, man. Like, it seemed like he just started going downhill, and more downhill throughout that third round. Like y'all said, them 7 weeks started to take a toll on his pen.
Yeah, man.
You know
it's the bar guard.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you call, like, that's the thing, bro. Like,
can't call yourself that if you ain't got the bars, man.
You call it, like Jay Black said this about Danny a long time ago, bro. When you call yourself the bar guy, it's no excuses.
It's no excuses.
No excuses.
But see,
you call yourself the bar guy, it's no excuse. You put that. Unfortunately, that's his, like Jay said, that's the gift. That's his gift and his curse.
That's his gift and the curse.
But
he said they hit that on the nose. You hit that nail on the head.
Danny been battle rapping since for about 20, 30 years.
Like, since my mother was 13.
Right.
Lizzie, you are a rapper, so you know this. You're more creative in your prime.
Mm-hmm.
When you're a younger man and your mind is fresh, you're more creative.
Yeah.
When you become older, it gets harder, especially if you're writing every day, it gets harder and harder to be as creative as you were when you first started.
You need resets. You need resets. Resets are uber important. And I to compare it, like, think of Michael Jackson, think of the greats. Think of like Michael Jackson and Prince. You know what I'm saying? Like, they weren't putting out albums every year, especially Michael Jackson. Michael had like, I want to say like a 4 or 5 year gap between Thriller and Bad. Like, I think it was. Yeah, Thriller and Bad was the next one after that, I think.
Let's go to Jay-Z. Jay-Z.
Yeah, he on the whole. He ain't putting out albums back to back like that. You know what I'm saying?
But when he first started,
Biggie, like, even though he only had 2 albums, just look at the lapse between Life After Death and Ready to Die. It's damn near 3 years.
You have to give your mind time to relax.
Your mind you need time for your mind to just cool off.
And Danny hasn't done it. Danny just been on go mode since we first were introduced.
The nigga machine, and when you constantly writing and constantly thinking, trying to think of shit, and people be thinking that it's easy to think around. That shit is hard. Like
oversaturated himself.
That shit is
Danny
hard.
oversaturated himself, man. He need to he oversaturated.
Chill. Like,
DNA did the same thing. Remember, DNA had that effect. That's why he had to fall back, man. Like, yeah.
Hard. I think that's what's gonna happen to Geechee soon if he don't chill.
It's not a breath of fresh. Like, okay, Danny in this tournament after the Reaper Rail battle, Danny performances, it wasn't a breath of fresh air for me. Okay, I'm used to this. Holmesy,
it was a breath of fresh
air. Damn, this nigga rapping like,
oh shit, like,
whoa, like that's because we see Danny a lot. We don't see Holmesy like that. So that's why I think, man, like Danny should have did this tournament, like you said, Slizzy. If he wasn't in this tournament, he damn near would have been on Summer Madness. Let me ask y'all this: what's next for Danny? Do you fall back and chill, or what you do?
Not getting in the volume, I guess. I guess that's next for. Shotgun want them though. They want to battle each other, so I'm guessing that should be next for.
If I'm Danny, but I'm gonna be real, I still want to see Danny and Nana, just because
I wanted Nana versus Holmesy in the final. That was my prediction. Like that's what I wanted. Because that battle would be fire, bro. Still,
that shit still gotta happen though. It may not.
That's what I'm saying. Still gotta happen. The two underdogs. The two
that shit still gotta happen.
Knew they were supposed to make it to the final four.
In my opinion, Jay, I feel like Danny need to take some time off. I don't know what he has booked for the rest of the year, but if he doesn't have anything booked, I would take some time off, bro.
Just chill, Danny. It's okay. You're still great.
I dub the Shotgun Suge battle. I let Suge bring his stock up. Then y'all can potentially battle on the October 31st Universal card. You already got a University card. Anniversary card. Anniversary card.
On Halloween.
Can Danny be on that card?
Yeah, if
he can. I mean, can he?
Yeah,
but like who would be on the anniversary card? We know Mook's on it.
Suge. I mean, Suge said he want to be on that card.
He should be on it.
If I'm smacking Beasley, I'm bringing in my faces of URL. I'm bringing my Mook.
Your heavy hitters.
You gotta bring Mook, Lux, Bird, all of them.
I'm bringing my hard hitters on there.
So Mike, you bringing in the people who built the house.
That's it. That's all I'm doing.
It's the anniversary, so that's what should be on it.
I did say Geechee. I did say Rom. I know they didn't build the house, but their faces are URL right now.
They're the face right now. You gotta have them.
Right now, so you gotta put them on there somewhere.
That's the Geechee versus Goods, Geechee versus Cal, Rom versus Hollow. You know what I'm saying?
Something like that.
There's something like that on the card.
Hollow, I forgot about that. But see, Danny, this is no knock to Danny because Danny is one of my personal favorites. Like he's one. I listen to Danny Myers battles throughout the week, like multiple times. You know what I'm saying? He's one of my personal favorites, but he just oversaturates himself, man.
Yeah,
he oversaturates himself. All right, so out of the winners, I know Slizzy. I know you say you couldn't call it. I got Holmesy taking it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you, Jay. Who you had winning, bro?
Oh, let me ask Slizzy this real quick. Slizzy, when Mike gave his opinion about Danny Myers, what you say, Mike? He kind of
he dropped the ball
like
in the third.
Decline in the third, and you kind of agree with him a little bit, Slizzy.
I did, but
so why you can't call the battle? Like I'm like, why you can't call the battle? What you see?
I couldn't call it because I felt like Danny had some incredible shit in all three, and then Holmesy broke them down. But the fact is like the shit that Danny was saying was so fucking ridiculous. And realistically, because he went first and Holmesy broke him down, then that should say Holmesy won. But
so that's the last impression.
Yeah.
I think Holmesy going first. I mean, I think Danny going first.
Danny going first kind of hurt him.
Yeah, it kind of played in Holmesy's favor more.
Yeah.
Before the battle started, I was hoping Danny didn't go first. I was really hoping Danny didn't go first.
Did he go first in all 3 battles?
I think so.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
That was the first versus Tank. I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did go first on 3. Yep. He went first versus Reaper Red.
Yeah.
So did.
Man,
All
I
3.
don't even think if Danny would have went second, I just think Holmesy was just
I think
better
Holmesy was
battler
over.
that night.
Holmesy
He was the
over.
better battler that night.
Yeah,
He may not
man,
be better than Danny Myers, but that night,
Holmesy
Holmesy was the better battler.
Holmesy was hoodie mellow. Holmesy was hoodie mellow that night, man.
Yeah, he was hoodie mellow for real. Man's LeBron. Man's Kyrie.
Exactly, man's LeBron.
He was untouched jersey Kyrie. Nah, untouched jersey Kyrie. Daddy, he was old.
Untouched jersey Kyrie. You know
he
what
was
I'm
old
saying?
one.
Like, the man got that he had an amethyst. You know what I'm saying? Like that was amethyst Holmesy right there. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was like one of the
he was
best.
just on 10, bro. You couldn't do nothing with that.
But yes, Mike,
like I
got Holmesy 3-0. Gentlemen's 3-0.
I can't say that, man. I don't know. I gotta watch it.
I got Holmesy also, but I don't know if I got it 3-0 yet. I don't know. I got to rewatch it. I know I got Holmesy.
I think I got Holmesy in the second and third for sure. And it might be a gentleman's 3-0 if I go back.
It might be. I got to go back and rewatch it. But right now I'm saying 2-1. Right now I'm saying 2-1, but I definitely.
In my opinion, I don't want to say the C word yet, but
no,
a tournament classic maybe. You can say a tournament classic maybe.
I think y'all tournament classic.
I will say this.
Maybe.
I think y'all tournament classic.
I will say this. This was the best battle in the tournament.
Oh, thanks.
In both tournaments.
And this tournament that had some. Yeah, in both tournaments. This tournament.
That's crazy because it was like the best battle of the tournament every week.
Yeah.
Like better than Easy versus Fonz?
Yes.
Easy versus Fonz was crazy.
Easy Fonz was crazy though.
It was better. It was better.
This is better.
I'm gonna have to watch Danny and Holmesy again. This all first take. This first take. This all first take.
I definitely gotta watch. Cause I just watched Easy and Holmesy last week. That shit was crazy. So
that shit was ridiculous.
I have to rewatch the Holmesy and Danny. I mean Holmesy and Danny.
Okay, so everyone got Holmesy winning except Slizzy. Slizzy is undecided.
I'm super undecided, and I'm never undecided like that. I hate that.
I'm disappointed too, but go ahead. All right, this was supposed to be Danny, man. Look, real quick, y'all.
Go ahead.
You got the top guys from the West all on Summer Madness.
Okay.
Danny was supposed to be there, man.
Danny was supposed to be there, man.
Danny's supposed to be in there, bro.
Danny was supposed to be there, man.
That's what hurt.
Either him or Emerson, bro. Either him or EK was supposed to be there.
They were supposed to be there, but we'll talk about Summer Madness.
It hurt that they lost.
And Holmesy took out both of them. That's crazy.
Damn.
Holmesy took out both of them.
Damn, he did.
That's facts.
Both of them.
Holmesy took out both of them. That's facts.
Damn, I'm gonna have to tweet that. Damn.
That's right. There you go. Yeah, that's facts.
My phone just got activated. I might go on and do it now.
Go ahead and activate that. That's real talk.
Go ahead, no. Go ahead. Cause that's a chance. EK and Danny,
he took out both of them.
On Summer Madness, but Holmes said nope, and beat both of them.
Hey, then we all know this is another angle on Danny Myers. Yep. So what? You lost 25 and 10. You lost 35K. This is another angle against him.
No. You lost 47K because you gave the other 12 to Rex.
True. This another angle, man. Damn, that shit hurt.
Damn,
that shit hurt.
The Rex battle was an investment. I will say that the Rex battle was an investment, but you gave away 12, you lost 10, then you turned around and lost 25.
And so you done lost 50K.
In battle rap.
In battle rap, bro. That's crazy.
However, Danny is not hurting for money, from what I've heard.
No, he's not hurting, but
he's not.
I'm not about to lose 50K though. That's
shit. I go out there. Rap for my life for 50K, bro.
What you said? You gonna see me on the
Be the
goddamn
best.
KOTD card for real?
It'll be the best
He
material I
like,
ever
damn, that's
heard,
Jay on
boy.
that card. I'm gun barring the hell out of one of them boys.
What? I'm gonna be going crazy. That's nephew. What?
That's nephew.
Yep, that's
Hey, hold up. That's Michael. That's Mike. That's Flizzy and Mike in the crowd.
KOTD for real.
niggas gonna be like, oh shit.
Okay, so we got everybody's winners in. Let's go ahead and move to the next. Bill versus
Nana.
Man,
I'm a hurt you. Y'all ain't gonna like what I gotta say.
Talk about
let's start it off then. No. Start it
I
off
had
then.
none. I had none on first and second, bro. Like I had none on first and second.
Me too.
He dropped the ball in the third. Cause he just dropped the ball in the third. His third wasn't that good. You could tell his third, his pin was showing like it was lessening up. Like you can tell everybody's pin is starting to show. Like the decline in their pin is starting to show. And that happened in none of the third. And Bill's third was amazing. Like it wasn't no way he was beating that third though. Like in my eyes. But like I got none of the first and second clear. And that's just that's how I seen it. That rebuttal, the Brizz the Mook backing out Brizz bar, that was crazy.
That just happened that day.
That just happened right there.
Look, not even that. He didn't even start his round off with that. It was in the middle. In the middle of the round.
In the middle of the round.
That's amazing.
That's hard to do.
That's hard to do.
And get back on track. Then get back on track.
So what you was trying to say?
And he didn't even slip up.
No, like, it was perfectly. Actually, you was perfectly placed. You can tell he freestyled that because that just happened.
Yeah, like, it was placed perfectly in his round at that. Like it was just a perfect round. Like I just got him first and second clear. The what he had the other line. Fuck, that's on the tip of my tongue, bro. I can't get it right now, man. Damn.
I didn't watch that again too, but I'm not mad at that game too.
None first and second is clear to me. Like, hey,
I'm with you, bro. I was tweeting when they got like after the first round, I said none 1-0. Second round, none 2-0. Third round, none 2-1. I had none winning, man.
Yeah, I had none clear.
I don't think Bill was crazy this battle. I'm gonna be honest.
He wasn't until the third.
He wasn't until the third.
That Bill was crazy at all. That's how I don't see how he won. He wasn't crazy. It was obvious.
His third, that's what won the battle, man. His third was crazy.
His third was insane.
His third was crazy.
I thought it was one of them things. This is where, you know what I'm saying, where a round could be so powerful that it gets.
Because I think third is when he started doing all the name flips and shit, wasn't it? Or was that his second?
I think that was the second round.
Because then that's when he's like, Loso, you told me your name was Lance. Something, but it was mine that hit.
He did something. That non-profit was fire.
It was.
Yeah.
That non-profit line was fire.
Damn, that was, yeah.
He had the white man can't jump line. He had that little white man can't jump.
But
that was the third round.
None had a rebuttal to one of his lines. See, that's why I need to.
The freestyles and rebuttals in that battle was crazy.
Easy.
Like it was crazy. Like, I told Jay that I was like, bro, they was going crazy with the freestyle.
Yeah, it was.
They was getting busy, bro. And just for it to go after Danny and Holmesy, it's like it was a good battle. Like, but to go after them is like niggas ain't care for it because the energy wasn't there.
It felt like a letdown just because.
But it was a good battle.
It was still a good battle though. Like
they didn't have that energy that they had.
Yeah. And then the fact that it was a dead even fan vote and that had never happened.
And you heard Bill, he opened up with
like the fact that
he heard Bill when he opened up with his
split and that never happened ever on both of the tournaments. And that happened. And people
I think the closest was what? Right at Mike P, 51-40.
Yeah, like 51-49.
Yeah, so that was the closest.
What was the fan votes for that? What was the fan votes for Bill versus None? What was the fan votes?
It was like in Bill's favor, so Bill was gonna win.
It was a big favor for Bill. I'm not gonna lie.
But none of them was catching up to him though. I ain't gonna lie. Like as it was going on, none of them was starting to catch up. It was like it wasn't that big of a. a difference, but it was in Bill's favor.
Yeah.
I feel like Bill's just so unorthodox, man.
He too unorthodox with niggas, man.
You're right.
He too unorthodox, man. You never know where Bill's gonna take you. You never know. Like
And
every
you know
time,
what?
it's a roller coaster with Bill. Like, you never know where you're going. You never know.
At the beginning of the recap, I said something about the cameraman for Caffeine. When Bill did the super duper scope, you are supposed to follow him off screen. You let this man walk off screen, and you don't know what happened to him.
That's a
You're
fact.
supposed to follow him off screen.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
Fact. That's a fact.
That
But
is
I don't
a
think
That is
they were
fact.
like. I ain't gonna say they wasn't expecting it, but like they
gotta be ready
have the
for it.
cameras. They have the cameras for it, and they didn't use the camera at the time they needed to. Like they had it.
Yeah.
They just didn't switch to it when they needed to.
But
It was there.
that's where, if you're watching a battle, okay, I know if I'm a cameraman, which I've never been one, but if I'm filming a battle, I need to be able to move. This is not to bring Avocado back into it. This is not whatever. I know how y'all feel about Avocado, but when Avocado filmed New Jersey Twerk versus Aver, his cameraman kept up with Twerk when Twerk did the hitty down. When Twerk did the strap in, when he did the Showtime, he kept up with Twerk. When Twerk was battling JC and he was all behind his man head with gumballs, the camera was right up on Twerk, and you caught everything from sweat to his dactyls in his finger, whatever. You saw everything, bro. You saw everything.
You saw every last thing. Like, yeah.
That's a good point, Mike. Good, yeah, you pointed because I was watching it. I'm like, damn, what Bill going? I'm like, damn, it's a super duper scope. Where he at? I'm in the gym. I'm like, damn, where he at?
I was like, how you gonna do the super duper scope? He ain't nowhere to be found. Like, you need to have that.
That was the first time he did it. That's the first time he did it in a minute because I don't think he did it in the DNA battle. He didn't do it in the none in the tournament till then.
He ain't done it for a while.
He hasn't done it for a while. That was the first time we seen it in a minute. And
let me ask y'all this. Is it possible? Okay, we didn't get it live. Is it possible for them to chop it up and put it on the app?
I think they had.
Is it possible to do it that way?
I think they got it that way. Yeah, I think they got it that way.
As long as the camera caught it, then yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think they got it that way.
All cameras are running. All you got to do is, when you get to that spot, just change the angle of which camera you want to use.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
Because with the Holmesy and EK battle, they actually used his normal round. If you go back and rewatch it, because when you watch the Holmesy versus EK battle, EK had a rebuttal in his round when he came back, and when you watch it on the app, it's not there. So you can tell they used the first time, the first footage on the app. So they should be able to get it on when they go back and chop it up. They should be able to get it.
I hate to be wrong on this, but y'all remember when Surf and Lux battle? It was a point in the battle where the camera kind of dropped and it was looking at, I think, Surf's stomach or something like that. Mm-hmm. But when they brought it back and they dropped it on the app, that part's not there. Like
that was the main thing everybody was talking about. Yeah, they did a whole lot of shit with the camera work in that battle. Yeah, they killed it. They tried their best to make it look good.
They was doing.
They were doing a lot. But that was their first time ever doing a battle rap. You know what I'm saying? So like,
you can tell.
You can tell.
Man, don't fuck up a gnome. Do that shit on the Ultimate Madness. Don't fuck up no gnome.
They could have did that like on the off weekend or something. Yeah, they could do that on the off weekend or something. But the thing is, they had our book for gnome. That was the thing. Then I guess they didn't want him no more.
This is the dog. Like, this is gnome. Like, Ultimate Madness is one thing. You ain't about to fuck up gnome. Like, gnome is almost.
Right, look. They need to do something with Summer Madness.
We need
all the stops. They fucked up Summer Madness. No, they fucked up Summer Madness. They fucked up Summer Madness.
I'm bringing that up on Wednesday too. Like, y'all know
they need to do something with Summer Madness, man. On some real shit.
They're not fucking up Summer Madness.
I know how you feel about Ivo, but we might need to have him back for SMX. Because Ultimate Madness is looking kind of like, I don't know.
I mean, they don't look that bad, though.
We might have to go ahead and just bite the bullet and and get him for SMX. Because
But it's so many other people out there other than him though. Like you got Twiz, JB is doing something.
Bring
JB is
Twiz
doing
back.
Summer Madness.
Bring Twiz back. Like
JB is doing
Twiz
Summer
still
Madness, so it
SMX.
should be straight. Black Market Media is doing Summer Madness.
Let Twiz do it. Twiz gonna freak it. He gonna have some angles that you probably ain't even seen. That's just how nice that man is. But
There's so many more other people out there than him. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe he's good at what he do, but there's just so many others that can do just as good as him, maybe better.
That's for sure.
Man, look, we got too many.
There's too many great
potential classic battles coming up.
Caffeine.
Too many.
JB,
we got too many good battles coming up, man. We need some good footage, man. Like you got Shine versus Chess coming up. We know Shine is a performer. We need these angles set up. We need these cameras set up right.
That's a great point, bro.
We need look.
Shine be moving, bro. He performs.
Shine like the move. Chess like they both like the move.
Yeah,
we need these angles set up perfect. These guys like the move, so we need.
Oh my God.
There's gonna be a win. You know, I'm gonna say that for Wednesday when we talk about Summer Madness. But Mike, shout out to Mike. Man, I wish you would have tweeted that out when that stuff happened, Mike. With the whole super duper scope with the angle, you should have tweeted that out because when I was watching it, I'm like, damn, what's going on with the super duper scope? But you know, it didn't hit me until you just said it. But man, yeah, you had a good eye for that, Mike. For real.
Yeah, it didn't hit me till he said it. I didn't know till he said it.
Yeah, that should have been said for real though.
When it happened, the only thing we got on camera was Nine kind of looking crazy.
Yeah.
You need to be focusing on the dude who's rapping. If the dude, give it some space. Get close to it. If the dude moves, you need to move with him. You know what I'm saying?
Look, this is why you got to be in tune with the culture because I know Bill. I knew the super duper scope was coming up because he was building up to that bar. Everything was rhyming. He was I said, oh shit, here comes the super duper scope because he was building up to it. How in the hell y'all not even that in tune? So what? Bill got to tell you, hey man, I'm gonna do my super duper scope in the third round. Make sure y'all get it.
You shouldn't have to do that.
Like I saw the build up when Bill was finna hit him with it. I saw the build up for it.
What's that?
JB know, but JB know, man. He know, man.
Yeah, that's why I said Caffeine. They not in tune with the culture. They don't know.
But JB is the head of Ultimate Madness though. He's the one filming it.
But here's the thing.
So
Caffeine wasn't. JB not filming it. Caffeine's team is
they're working together. Caffeine is working with JB. Like they're working together. But that's why they feel like they didn't need the old boy.
One thing about it is whether you know he's gonna do it or not. When you film battle rap while people move around, it ain't like UFC. UFC, you can sit your camera around the edges of it and catch good parts. Battle rap needs to be personal. It needs to be intimate. If this dude moves, I need to follow this dude. When Bill Collector did the super duper scope and he climbed up on the little thing,
that man the whole time.
They followed him up to the top of the thing. I don't even know where he climbed.
That was versus drugs. Versus drugs, yeah.
When he climbed up on the little piece, they followed him.
They followed that man all the way up there.
I couldn't even tell you
what that was on Band, right?
Yeah, that was Band.
So who shoot Band? Black Market Media, right?
That was JB and them.
So
they followed that man. They followed that man twerk all the way up the joint.
So they couldn't follow Bill Saturday?
That's what I'm trying to tell you, nephew.
They just didn't know. Like they not in tune with the culture, or they don't watch. I mean, they dropped the ball because I don't know. This shit was ugly, man. They fucked up the footage on that one, man. I don't know. We just got to see what it's gonna look like.
I mean, it can't get no worse. It can't get no worse
once it drops.
It ain't getting no worse than no. They getting better. You can tell they getting better. It's gonna take them a few more. It's gonna take them a few more times, man. They getting better.
Well, hold up, well, they need to get it right before Summer Madness. They need to get it right before Summer Madness.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's gonna be right before Summer Madness.
Okay, so right. You can't.
It's definitely gonna be right. They can't fuck Summer Madness.
These guys, you cannot fuck these up, especially Shine and Chess. Oh my God, you right too.
Yeah,
You right too.
Two ballots like the
They came
move.
at
They
it.
like the
Yeah.
move.
Shine
These
is a
they need to have
performance.
cameras in circles. They need to have cameras in circles, man.
Ain't no crowd
It was
niggas.
crazy. I liked
Look.
the camera that was going around. No, I actually liked that camera.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna
there
be
was nobody
honest.
there.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna give Caffeine a credit on this. Okay, the same way y'all remember they like third round where he say, "I don't care who with me, 2-piece. That's for you, Nitty." And he was talking to
Then he
the
looked
camera,
at
and
the
the camera
camera.
had that was fire. Like I felt like Daylight was gonna jump out the camera and yoke Nitty up. That's how it should have been for
So,
Bill Collector. So
yeah.
the whole angle how they was moving around Daylight when he was just rapping in Rock Face, the camera was just around him in a circle. Like
It's
this
like
shit
the
was.
camera was.
It could
It's
have
like
been
that was
better.
the best.
It was dope. That was the best angle.
It was
That
like
was
the
dope
best.
right there.
That was the best recorded battle from known. Like the camera angles during that battle was perfect.
Yeah, man.
Like that was the best shot battle.
Look, go
from
back
known.
and watch that battle. Daylight versus Rock. As far as Caffeine, they shot that
They
battle
shot that
perfect.
good. They shot that one
Shine
perfect.
and Chess need to be like that. Cause them
Yeah, like I
dudes,
said,
like
I like
Sissy
the
said,
camera
they
that was
like the
going
move.
around.
They gotta move. Shine gon' dance on Chess. Shine and Chess gon' dance, gon' skate on Shine. Get that right.
Get that right, please.
Facts.
All right, we didn't veer it off a tad. It's all good though. Hold on, Mike.
So how we calling? How we calling? How we calling? I had none 2-1. Slizzy.
Have you had none 2-1? I'm gonna keep it flat. I missed. Who went first?
Yeah,
I think
he opened up with a.
I
He
think
opened
Bill
up with
first,
a.
right?
Yeah, because he opened up with the This ain't gonna be as good as Danny and Holmesy. Something's gonna end with a. If you win, it's gonna end with a split 50-50 with a split decision. Yeah, because Danny. I mean,
Like he's
Bill
scared to
definitely
get
opened it
out.
up.
Okay. But however, even
Hi, you guys.
that's your queen, Slizzy?
Of course, she done got her hair done, so she's feeling brand new right now.
Oh, don't stop me.
Yeah, man. Black
You're
love.
always cute.
Black love, man.
Shout out to Bill Collector though, man. Even though I feel like none of them won, shout out to Bill Collector.
Absolutely.
Loud versus loud.
That's gonna be a man.
Loud versus loud.
That's gonna be.
We gonna talk about it on Wednesday.
Okay,
Let
we're gonna
me
talk
roll.
about it. Okay.
Well, since it is
We'll talk about it on Wednesday.
matchup, we'll talk about
Y'all,
it.
let me roll. 'Cause I gotta take this baby home. So let me go and get the fuck up out of here.
All right, man. All right, Slizzy.
Go ahead, man.
Easy, man.
Gotta take both of my
Love,
babies
bro.
home, so let me get the hell out of here.
Go ahead, bro.
I got I'm gonna before I go roll, I'm gonna keep it real. I missed Bill first, but I caught the rest of it. So I got it. I had it 1-1, but I need to watch the whole first round.
Okay.
I missed it.
Well, you know how we do. I'll make sure you see it.
Yeah. Well, let me get the hell up out of here.
All right.
Gang.
Later, bro.
Gang.
All right, so I got man.
Who did you have, Mike?
I had none in the second. I had Bill in
The second
the
was too clear.
third, and I want to say I had Bill in the first.
Okay.
The first one was kind of close for me. Like you said, you know what I'm saying? He came out with the whole, this battle ain't going to be as good as Danny and Holmesy. But none was again. None was going off.
Man.
I wanted that battle 2-1 none to be honest with you.
He was going crazy, bro.
I don't see how none lost, bro.
I don't see how he lost. I ain't gonna call it a robbery because Bill did good. It wasn't like he was terrible, but like I just don't see how none lost, man. It was his to win, man. He did everything good. He only gave up one round, if you're being fair, the third, because he cut it short.
Yeah, that probably
he cut it mad short.
The battle too, man.
Yeah, he cut it mad short.
That probably cost him the battle.
But
it's
you know
crunch time. It's crunch time.
And I was just about to say that. And I see that both of y'all playing 2K, so that fits perfect into that. When we get to them semifinals, It's crunch time, bro. You get to your
Crunch time,
third
man.
round, your second, your third round, it's crunch time. You got 2-minute rounds, 2-minute 30s, 2-minute offense. You know
Right,
what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
think they had 2 minutes. They were because they were rapping for like at least 3 minutes.
Yeah, they were rapping kind of long. I ain't gonna lie to you.
They was
Well,
rapping for 3 minutes.
they had 2:30. They had 2:30 with a 30-second grace period for this Ultimate Madness too. So they had way more time than the first Ultimate
Yeah,
Madness.
'cause they was hard cutting them in the first
So
Ultimate Madness.
basically, so they basically had like 3 minutes then.
Almost 3 minutes.
Almost
You can say 3 minutes. Yeah, almost.
Cause Bill's second was long.
Long as fuck.
That
Long as hell.
that round was long, bro. Like I ain't even gonna lie.
Okay, so we're gonna wrap that up. Well, any closing remarks on that, because we're finna get to something that I've been wanting to talk about this.
Okay. Last thing, none. I feel like you won, bro, but you lost. Look, your stock is up, bro. It ain't nothing to hold your head on. You know what I'm saying? I hate that you quit your job, but pretty sure you are
He said
going.
he said he got a job back.
Okay.
On recap show, he said he got it back.
Hey,
they were about to give it back to him though. They were about.
hey, this risky. Hey, this risky.
That is.
Hey,
risky.
I'm gonna say this. I don't want to see None versus Danny Myers. Like, I think they stocks. I feel like the battlers who lose, if you lose bad, like a Reaper Real and Steams, you gotta battle and make that up. I feel like Danny and None, I don't think they gotta battle each other, like, because they stocks not drop. Y'all just take time and chill, because I look at it like this. Ultimate Madness 1. Ease of the Block captain was supposed to battle not Jay Kruger. Was it Jay? He was supposed to battle somebody. But he said that he supposed to battle Bad News. He said that he didn't want to do the battle. He said, man, I felt like, I don't have to do it because my stock is up. I didn't go out bad. I lost fighting. And I felt what he's saying. So I feel like Danny and None, they don't got to battle each other. Right. Some people got them winning. Y'all need to save that battle. None, you good. Danny, you good. Y'all just simple, because what happens when they battle each other and the battle not crazy?
Right. Facts. I agree.
Damn, man. None gave us 2 bad performances. Danny, then you going back in circles. So y'all lost. Y'all took some good L's. Man, just let it go. Just let it go. Y'all good, man.
I agree to a certain extent. I actually would like to see Danny versus 99, but not soon.
Right.
Not like in 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? They just fucking had
at
3
least
battles.
Give them time to write for each other.
Yeah,
give them like a month or 2 so it can be crazy.
3, 4. Yeah, give them at least a month. I
agree a good 30 days.
The battle. I think
Absolutely.
if it went the other way around, I think if Danny won and Holmesy lost, I would want to see None. I want to see None versus Holmesy more than None versus Danny, in my opinion. Like, I feel like that would have been a crazier battle. Like, I
see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Like, that's when I see them was in the Final Four, that was my Summer Madness pick for it to be. Like, I wanted None versus Holmes, because that would have been. You don't know what would happen in that battle.
Let me correct myself real quick. I don't not to take nothing away from Danny and None. What I mean was, I didn't mean I don't want to see y'all battle. I want to see the battle, but I don't want it to be rushed. I don't want to see y'all battle in 2 or 3 weeks. Take 30 or 40 days, because I want to see a fire battle. Don't rush it to the point where y'all battle and it's not crazy. You know what I'm saying? Make us have enough time to battle, and y'all make us say, damn, man, they should have stayed in them. Man, they should have been on Summer Madness. You know what I'm saying? Give us that type of performance, and you're going to need the preparation for it. So I want the battle, not soon. Give me about a month or 2.
Even if they were None versus Holmesy, like if they were to both lose, give it a month. Yeah, I want to see give it a month. Give them time to rate for each other.
It just showed what you say, Mike. Crunch time. None slacked off in his 3rd round. Yeah, Danny slacked off in his 3rd round. This preparation is key. It's starting to show. So don't give us this battle in 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like, give these guys time. And I can't blame URL, because URL, only thing they doing, hey, Mike, you want to battle? I'm not forcing your hand. You got the option to say yes or no, right? So can't blame URL.
That's fact.
Yeah.
They're the ones. The battlers are the ones taking the the preparation time. They say, okay,
Yeah.
the tournament 2-week prep. You want to, you know, if you can't do it, because like B-Dot said, they said he called him. He said he can't do it. And look at him, he on Summer Madness still.
Facts. Damn.
He's still on Summer Madness.
Look at God.
You know what, Jay? I'm glad you brought up about them URL not forcing you to do the battle. Only thing they're asking you to do is, are you going to take the battle or are you not going to take the battle? Do you want the battle or do you not want it? So that right there brings me to something that I've been wanting to talk about since this happened. Saturday, we got an announcement. We got an announcement that my man Brizz Rothstein backed out of the Murda Mook battle. If you're listening, yes, you heard me right. Well, I'm pretty sure you already knew this anyway because it's been the talk of the town. Brizz Rothstein backed out on Murda Mook. Brizz, you have been on a battle rap hiatus ever since that fight happened. You told us the only way you would come back is if you get Murda Mook.
Murda.
They gave you Murda Mook.
They had a promo for it. All of it, man.
We give you Murda Mook on a silver platter. Here's Murda Mook. Summer Madness 10. Main
Headline.
We're going to give you the biggest bag you ever seen. We're going to give you
his biggest battle. His biggest battle ever.
We're going to give you your biggest battle, your biggest bag, the headline of Summer Madness, the 10th Summer Madness, which
your first headliner.
Technically, it wasn't the 10th Summer Madness, but they titled it Summer Madness X. Either way,
I mean, it can be the 10th because you know.
They said Summer Impact was Summer Madness, right?
I mean, it was really Summer Impact was really supposed to be Summer Madness. They just changed it because Summer Impact just sounded Summer Madness 9 don't sound good to me personally. Like with iPhone did the same thing. iPhone skipped the 9 and went to the 10, so it's kind of basically like the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like they dropped the 10, they dropped the XR, which was supposed to be like 10 points. It was supposed to be like 9 points. It was supposed to be the 9, but it was just XR. It was like, you know, it was the same shit like that.
Okay.
I mean, I ain't mad at it being Summer Madness 10. The Summer Impact is technically 9.
Okay. But let me ask you this though.
Me?
Yeah, we heard everything you just said.
Yeah, you good, you clear.
Yeah, someone's calling.
Okay, so we talking about the Brizz battle then. Let's get off of the and my fault for bringing that up because that's old news. We've been knew that they named it Summer Madness X.
Yeah,
whatever.
We cool.
Brizz backed out the battle. Now I'm gonna say this. Battlers have personal lives. We don't know what's going on in this man's personal life, besides the fact that he lost his friend, or that might be his cousin, I think, Zay, the dude who had the white shirt on.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? There's too many people leaving this world left and right, man. So rest in peace to Zay. Don't know him personally. Only seen him on some Impact at one time. But Brizz, man, come on, man. Can we get some kind of explanation?
Let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
I'm on the edge about it. I do know URL they lost money, you know, with the whole marketing.
They had a whole rollout a perfect rollout at that.
They lost money, but I think Brizz, you know, he handled it the professional way because all right, Magnum said that after the promo for the battle when they faced off, that was 2 weeks ago. Okay, so a week after that, Brizz called them and said that, you know, he backing out. So which Brizz gave y'all an additional 3 to 4 weeks to, you know, make up for the battle. But Tay-Rock said that, you know, they was going back and forth for like another 2 weeks trying to get Brizz to do the battle. Brizz did his part. You know, why, you know, Brizz said he don't want to do the battle. Why y'all still wasting time on trying to get him to do it? Just go ahead and rebook another battle. So I think Brizz did a good job. I mean, I think Brizz did, you know, play his part because he could have waited. What would have happened if he would have no-show or waited 2 days and bagged out?
I heard that they said the matchup was booked for 3 months. I heard it was already booked for like 3 months. And they said, and Smack said he didn't figure out Brizz backed out until the week before. Last week is when he found out he was
But
backing out.
let's be honest, nephew. Smack don't really know a lot of what's going on.
He don't. That's because that's more of Beasley in. So like he just getting what Beasley tell him. You know what I'm saying? So Beasley probably like told him, yo, Brizz backing out. Like the week, like you said, like Smack said the week before. So it's like with that happening the week before, it's not much you can do because so matters in 3 weeks. Nobody finna prepare for Murda Mook in 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like,
JC said he can do it.
I said give him JC. I was like,
So,
I was one in there saying give JC.
Let me ask you this. Okay, Mike, you're a league owner. Okay, Mike, we at work, Mike. We at work. So we got this big extravagant party. You got this party September the 19th. I'm your main DJ. I hit you up 2 weeks ago. Hey, Mike, I ain't gonna be able to DJ to the party, man. I'm finna give your money back. I can't make it. Now, are you finna go ahead and try to call nephew or some more people to try to DJ your party, or you finna go back and forth with me for another week or two trying to convince me to do it?
I'm gonna call nephew. I'm gonna call nephew as soon as we get off the phone. I'm gonna be like, dang, somebody else tried to put me on another. Oh, it was nephew. I just got the minutes on the phone, like I told you. I'm gonna
right. That's what I'm saying. Like the Mook battle, they should have said, okay, cool. Well, can we do it on the anniversary card? Can we do it then? If Brizz said no, we're gonna put Mook on the anniversary card. Let's book JC versus anybody. Give us goods versus. It's a lot of people that could have. It's a lot of people deserving this Summer Madness spot. Give us John and Eel Will.
That shit. I was really thinking that was gonna be on some. Like I really thought that was gonna be on Summer Madness.
That's a good replacement battle. Hey, Eel Will. I don't know what you got going on. John know what you got going on, but look, here go another 5-10 bands, and we want to make this happen on Summer Madness. Y'all got 3 weeks to prep. Well, y'all should already be prepared.
They should already be ready. They should be prepared.
That's what I'm saying.
They have more than enough time.
They dropped the ball. They dropped the ball waiting on Brizz, Big and Brizz. Why is y'all begging this man? This is a grown man. He already made his decision up. He gonna suffer the consequences for it.
I don't. And the thing is, I was happy for the battle, but I wasn't even happy for like Brizz's return. To be honest, I was just happy for I'm not a Brizz fan, so like I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like I don't care for Brizz, but I'm a Murda Mook fan, so like I was happy to see him battle. You know what I'm saying? Like
I didn't care for the battle either. I didn't care for it, but I was gonna watch it off the shock value. I was gonna watch it off the shock value. I thought Mook was gonna win 2-1 clear. I thought Brizz probably would have got the first round.
I had Mook 30 clear. Like I had Mook with a 30 ball. Like I just think Brizz can rap with him, man. Brizz can't rap with that man.
Man, look, my homeboy Mac said, shout out to Mac. He said, when Brizz found out they was rapping 5 minutes long, he took off running.
He said 5 minutes now. But the thing is, he had to agree to it. They said it was going
no, man. We don't know what's going on.
But like
Brizz,
it's more behind the story. So I ain't gonna put too much on it.
He always saying like what I don't like. People saying, I'm saying people, Brizz a bitch. He a hoe ass nigga for doing this. Excuse my language. He a hoe nigga for doing this and then the third. I mean, that's going too far. It's battle rap. You gonna get ridiculed. You gonna get slammed for whatever you do. But I think Brizz set itself up for this because you don't owe nobody an explanation but your fans, your core fans. You owe them an explanation.
People say you gonna beat this man. People, you know what I'm saying? Like people that was putting money on you. Like people, like you gotta have an explanation for those people, like, or just your fans. Like everybody don't need the explanation, but your fans. That's it. Your fans are Smack or URL.
We haven't heard from Brizz since the fight. He deactivated his Twitter page, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Just speak with his comments on Instagram.
Just speak out, bro. That's all you got to do is speak out.
Instagram Live would be just fine.
Yeah.
Hey, and what's crazy? Brizz haven't posted on none of his social medias I want to say on Instagram until like June.
Now
But
he
he
posted
posted,
today.
like you said, he posted.
He
Yeah,
posted today.
I'm saying prior to today, he hadn't posted nothing on his Instagram in months. But he posted a video today on his Instagram.
What did it say?
A music video or something.
Oh, it wasn't like him in the video.
No, it was just a old school. I think it was his cousin that died. Him and his cousin did a song together, and they was just, it was an old video he uploaded of them doing a music video together, but nothing regarding to Murda Mook.
No, he didn't even post the battle. Like when it was announced, he didn't even post it.
He didn't even promote. That's what I'm saying. This should have gave y'all. Okay, so look, this should have gave y'all confirmation that Brizz something going wrong. Brizz wasn't even promoting the battle. URL, they dropped the ball. Brizz did not drop the ball.
My thing is, if you're gonna take the battle, and then I ain't gonna say he knew he wasn't gonna take, because I'm pretty sure he wanted the battle. Like you said, he said he wasn't coming back unless it was Mook. They gave it to him.
Yeah,
then
they do look crazy.
They also gave him a dope rollout for the battle. Like the marketing was fire. It was a dope rollout. Like they set it up perfectly for you. Like if that was the case, why would you even come to wherever it was at, do the shoot, do all that? In the video, you say after this is all said and done, you want to be the best to ever do it, and you're doing this. This is tarnishing your career, if you ask me. Because if Brizz comes back, it's not gonna have that shock value. Like we're not gonna care. Like if you was to come back and battle somebody else, niggas not gonna care. We want Murda Mook versus Brizz. That's what we want. No other battle.
Let me say this real quick, because it's been on my mind as well. URL always has late announcements. Like y'all said, they been knew that Brizz was gonna back out. They just not told us.
Yeah.
They been had the Summer Madness card locked in, but they didn't roll it out to Saturday, 2 weeks before the event. Summer Madness is 2 weeks away. I want to know about this card a month ago.
Man, I said, Max, damn, Mike, I'm glad you said that, and you absolutely right. They been knew Brizz was gonna cancel, because I'm gonna tell you how I knew. Right after Champion, they dropped their blog about Brizz canceling.
Right after.
15 minutes of fame. Look, Hip Hop Is Real did an interview with Calico. The interview was like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and they was asking Calico what he thought about Brizz backing out. So y'all all knew about this.
Yeah, I think they all knew it. And then
they knew about it. They started dropping their blogs immediately.
And then Cal was like he backed out. Cal was like he backed out because he was coming on the card. Because Calvin Bird wasn't on the card at first. They were like a late add to the card. Calvin Bird. See, that's why they don't have the whole, like how beat out and T-Top video is. You know what I'm saying? They don't. That's why they don't have it, because they just got added to the card for like a month ago.
Yeah.
So I guess when Cal was like, when he heard I was on the card, he was like, he didn't want to do the battle no more. And T-Top on the card.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? And T-Top on it. So it's just like.
And they shot that 2 or 3 weeks ago, nephew, with Calico. So everybody,
when was the Max One event?
August 29th.
When was the Max One event?
August 29th.
So I think that was when the Calico videos on Hip Hop Is Real started coming out. Well, I think that's when they were shot.
Yep.
Yeah, they were shot. They were shot at
that event. So
that was like, because at that event, or the next day when ARP went online, he was like, shout out to Calico. I wanted to do some business with Calico, but he got another battle on another league. You know what I'm saying? He's doing work for another league coming up. So I already knew Calico was booked. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
If we already knew Calico was booked, if that interview happened already, y'all should have already came out and let the fans know, hey, this Brizz and Mook battle is not going down. Because it was a dude came out Saturday morning. We got the little announcement about the dude saying that the battle would cancel. I didn't believe it. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I ain't really talking from
Yeah,
that
you heard what
Puerto
I
Rico
said.
singer.
I said let's talk battle rap podcast and reported as all cap. And I came back and
Yeah.
apologized. I said my apologies.
Yeah,
Hey, you know
yeah.
what? I need to
What?
apologize too, because he seemed like he was just trying to do like a DNA tooth blog or whatever.
Right.
To me, that's what I saw when I saw it. But I mean, it was 100% facts. He said it ain't going
It was
down, and it
facts.
ain't going down.
Facts.
It was facts.
Facts. It was
Cause
facts.
when I
Um,
seen
I mean, I don't know what the
Smack
reason
come
could
up
be.
there, when Jay Black was like, Smack got another announcement. I was like, yep, there it is. I was like, yep, here it comes. He was like, unfortunately, Mook versus Brizz ain't going down. I was like, damn, bro was right.
yeah, he was right, and that's exactly what I said.
Bro was
I was
right,
like,
man.
wow.
Hey,
But
he
just
was
like y'all
right.
said, as soon as Smack made the announcement, I got the Jay Black champion, or probably not champion, but the Jay Black notification of the battle being canceled. And I was like, bro, y'all already knew?
They
So
already know
y'all,
about it.
come on, bro. Anyway,
I got another question for y'all.
Go
I got
ahead.
another question. I think this just rolled out today. How y'all feel about I'm not sure if y'all saw it, but Chess and Mook was on Instagram Live
Yeah,
together,
I seen it.
chilling, and Mook was, we need a
Sound like we
GPS
gotta
for
find your
Brizz.
location.
We trying to find Brizz, and Chess was like doing an avocado thing, like toasting them up, like kind of
All up in
agreeing
the
with
corner
them.
or whatever.
Yeah, so people are like, damn, Chess supposed to be, him and Brizz supposed to be on the same team, so it's looking kind of
But I
shaky a
mean,
little
are they
bit.
really? Are they really though? Because I've never seen Brizz at a chess battle.
But
Like I've
it's
never
the
seen him
rule. I mean, it's the code, though. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
like they like the Tay-Rod, they was in the same clique. They was never together. Like they never talked
you got a
like that or
point.
something.
You got
So
a
it's
point.
like,
But yeah,
were they
yeah,
really cool?
No, but
yeah.
like you said, if we in the same group, it's a rule. I never
I
seen
understand.
I
We was
never
on.
seen.
We was on stage fighting together. We was on stage.
I
Chess was
understand.
on stage fighting with them.
That's true. Chess was the only one fighting with him. If we being real.
Yeah, but he all in the camera with modem. Yeah, I'm with Mook. Mook. Yeah, man, we need the GPS location for Brizz. We trying to find them. Chess. Yeah, y'all see we in the trenches. I mean, Chess didn't say nothing, but it
It
looked
wasn't. Yeah,
bad.
he wasn't even. He was just with
It looked
Mook.
bad.
Like
Yeah, it looked bad.
he was with Mook.
He was with Mook, but perception is everything. You know what I'm saying? Perception is everything. And
I just
And then to know Tay-Rod wants the Mook battle. Yeah, it just didn't look good for
damn, I
Chess.
just thought about that. Yeah.
It
Oh
just didn't look
yeah,
good for
like
Chess.
you know what? I'm gonna add this to that. A few weeks ago we talked about battle rap groups and how they're not really friends. They're just a battle rap group.
Right.
There you go. You see
Yeah.
how they say they didn't check up on Al? I'm pretty
Mhm.
sure they probably weren't checking up on Brizz.
and man,
But
look, it's deep. It's deeper than that because I'm on Instagram. Rock and Ab don't even follow each other no more on Instagram. It's
come
that
on,
deep.
come on now, Jay. I ain't got no business unfollowing you, dog. Nephew, I ain't got no business unfollowing you.
Exactly. Right.
Even,
Unless we got an issue.
Unless it was like, unless it was an issue, like
It's
some
an
real
issue.
shit happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, other than
all right,
that, I ain't got no business to unfollow none of y'all. Like,
Yeah.
even if we was to get into like a disagreement or an argument per se, I still don't follow you. I still don't unfollow you.
Because
You know what I'm saying?
it
It's
can
just
get
your
worked
opinion.
out. It can get
Yeah,
worked
it's
out. I mean,
at the end of the
their
day, it's
relationship
your
can work
opinion
out.
versus my opinion. Like, it's
Mm-hmm.
your opinion versus my opinion. My statement versus your statement. We can agree to disagree. At the end of the
Yeah.
day, like it is what it is. I'm not gonna sit here and you said my shoes was ugly, but I think they nice, and I'm gonna block you. Like, no, that's just what you think.
That's a fact. That's how I know it's something deeper than battle rap between
Yeah,
Rock and Av,
I think
man. But whatever it
Ed
is,
is just falling
yeah,
because
they just falling apart,
they're
man.
falling
They
apart,
just
man.
is. They
okay,
just
fellas,
Brizz backing out battles. Whether they
we're
might go
gonna,
ahead.
we're gonna move on to the last topic. It's another thing I wanted to touch on that I've been waiting to touch on.
All right, get into it.
King of the Dot.
king of the dot.
King of the Dot.
Organic, what up?
King of the Dot has the Grand Prix coming to Twitch. not Caffeine, not YouTube, Twitch.
They not new to this. They not new to this.
No, they ain't new to
They
this thing.
started this in 2011, 2012. So they not copying the URL. You know, people saying they copying the URL.
Technically, they to a certain extent. I won't say
Only
copying,
because
but
they
like,
streaming. Only because they streaming now. They got a
I
platform
wouldn't
to
even say
stream.
that. I wouldn't even say that. It's just like Twitch's, Caffeine's, competition, KOTD, URL's competition. There's like, fuck it, let's put one together and see what we can do. I don't think I don't think they have a sponsor. And then think about it. They doubled the opponents from 16 to 32. They doubled the grand prize from 25 to 50. So it's like you can see where it's like, okay,
So it's like two Ultimate Madnesses in one.
Basically, like you putting 32 on one card for 50,000 grand prize. So it's like you doubled everything. You're on a streaming platform that's strictly video games. Like Twitch is strictly for video games. So for like a battle, and they're real strict on what you can and can't say on there. So it's like if they're not, like if you like niggas gotta niggas at KOTD is disrespectful. Like them niggas don't give a fuck over there what they say. Like they don't care. So
What you mean, nephew? What you mean?
Bro, them boys is disrespectful over there, bro. I watch some KOTD battles, bro. They be getting real disrespectful over there, bro.
They say some stuff that them URL battlers. There is a stigma that URL battlers are like gun bar battlers and street battlers, but
over there, KOTD is different, bro.
They're very disrespectful as far as like they call you all kind of names. They talk about your relatives. It's
disrespectful over there, bro.
Okay. Have y'all seen that Ill Mac versus A-Ward battle?
Yeah, absolutely.
That was a very disrespectful and personal battle.
Very.
They do get this. I'm glad you said. I ain't never even thought about that.
And Twitch, they're real strict on what they can say over there. So it's like we'll see come the 20. What is it? The 29th.
The 29th?
The 20th? No, the 20th is the day after. It's the day after Summer Madness. They think they slick. The 20th night, they think they slick.
Yeah.
They think they slick. But come on now, KOTD, they ain't slick, bro. So it's just like I don't think it's a copy, but I think they're trying to. They're competing, bro. They just trying to compete.
Hey, and that's why I said, look, at the end of the day, man, it's good because as fans, we all win because we get more battles, more product is going on the streets. More blogs, more debates, more arguing. You know what I'm saying? Everything.
More money for us.
More money. Like absolutely.
So make more videos. So like,
absolutely. And this is what I told Mike. This is what I told Mike earlier, bro. Like, like it's good. It's a good thing it's happening because it keep URL on their toes. When you don't got no competition, you get to put whatever product you want on the streets because we're gonna accept it because this is the only thing we got. Now you got competition, so no more chokes. Nah, we can't have no more chokes. People gonna stop watching Caffeine and go over to Twitch because they not choking over there. So hey, steel sharp and steel, man.
But see,
steel sharp and steel.
Here go another thing. When you look at like the views on like these streaming services, Twitch is in like the top 5 or 10, I think.
Absolutely.
And Caffeine,
absolutely.
Caffeine ain't nowhere near that.
Caffeine need battle rap to grow. Twitch didn't need battle rap. Battle rap needed Twitch because Twitch already established.
Exactly, and I'm pretty sure, and like, because I was watching, shout out to Heaney Man. I was watching him earlier on Caffeine, and he was like, he won't be surprised if Twitch gave them the 50,000 to do it and see what they could do, like see what they can do on the platform. And I was like,
I'm gonna front you this 50 piece, man. Can you?
Yeah, they was like, we front you this 50. We see how it go, and then we can get in talk for a sponsorship. Because I don't think they have I don't think they have a deal with them. You know what I'm saying? I think they just.
I think they got to deal with them, bro. I
You think they do?
Yes.
I
Why
don't
would
think
you
they
get
got
a
a
deal
deal,
with these
man.
folks? No, bro. Come on, man.
I don't think they got the. I think it's like a testing the waters type thing, man.
Like they
I
just
think it's a
streaming on
testing
their
the water,
platform
man.
and shit.
Yeah, they just using
For
their platform to stream, bro. I think that's what it is, man. I think that's
well,
what it is.
have KOTD Organic, have they came out and spoke about it yet?
Not
They
that
need to
I've
come out,
seen.
y'all. They need to come out and
Not that
say
I
something, man,
know.
because they need to come out and say something because I mean, we confused here. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't know. We want to know what's
That's
going
right.
on so that we can market it and promote it for you. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
The
Let the
only
people know
thing,
what's going on.
the only thing that I've been seeing is that little, what is it, like a little 1 minute clip where they
Yeah.
talk about, the biggest grand prize in battle rap. It show RX in the video, and it show like one
Ooh.
other,
Yeah, I
but it
heard.
don't.
Yeah, I also heard there was having females in the tournament too.
Yeah, they show RX and they show the dude. I can't remember exactly who. But it didn't show that many people in the video. But they made sure she was in that video.
Mm-hmm.
But they haven't talked about it unless I'm missing something.
Yeah,
I
I
don't think
haven't
they
seen
talked
it.
about it.
I just seen they
We would
have.
have known.
Yeah, we definitely would. I just seen the
We do our
32
homework.
people. I just seen 32 contestants and the 50K.
So I feel like this, like you said, Jay, competition is good for business. Coke has
Absolutely.
Walmart had Kmart and Amazon, not Amazon, but Kmart and Target until they started shutting down a lot of the stores. So we see what
Right.
Walmart did once they started being the top dog. Walmart
Right.
gives out very bad quality. But when you look at Coke and Pepsi, Pepsi has always been on Coke's heels, so Coke's got to try to step their game up all the time.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's right.
When we look at Samsung and Apple, they're neck and neck. They're neck and neck. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
So
Right.
It's okay.
URL, bro, y'all got KOTD. They done came back. Y'all got to do something with it, bro.
And RBE
Hey.
slowly coming back. So
Hey, I'm gonna be honest. KOD trying to come, cause honestly, I'm gonna be real. URL #1, KOTD was #2. Then it was RBE. RBE crept up to #2.
I agree.
KOTD, I think they trying to fight for their spot back, man.
Listen, it was like
me personally. I don't think neither one of them is taking the #1 spot just because off of URL setting it. You know what I'm saying? Building it and making the culture. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like they're secured the #1 spot. But like if people were to say like RBE is like, okay, people like, oh, RBE the best. All right, whatever. That's what you think. They can be the best, but they're not the creators. I mean, the child is always better than the student is always better than the teacher, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if they better, they're better, but you still gonna come over here and watch URL even if RBE is better. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm gonna ask y'all this: do y'all remember that era when KOTD was the better league? It was like 2012, I think it was. 2013 maybe. KOTD was the preferred league, bro. I promise you.
Yeah.
Like the battles, the visuals were better, the battlers were better. And then, go ahead.
No. I was say, what's the name still over there when they were shooting those battles?
Avocado.
Yeah, he was still there.
Yeah. So the
I don't think
visuals
Avo came until
17.
Yeah. So
Avocado came at the end of 2017, I want to
and
say.
I heard what's the name? And I heard Avo shoot in the tournament.
If he's shooting the tournament,
that's what the street's saying. That's what I heard.
They probably just saying that. But
that's what the street's saying.
If he is shooting it, we know it's gonna be beautiful. We know if somebody hit the super duper scope, he gonna follow them. I can tell you.
That's what the street said. I don't know if it's true or not, but I've heard Avo is shooting it. Organic probably caught him like, hey, yo, Avo, I told you not to go over there with them boys. I told you not to go over there. I told you.
Look, hey, I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't a real big KOTD fan. I was always URL, but I can say KOTD, they gave me some classics. Big K versus Head Ice. Ilmac versus A Ward. B Dot versus Cortez. B Dot versus Oops.
One of my
Uh,
first like battles I
Geechee Gotti
watched.
started over there. Go ahead, Nestor. Geechee Gotti started over there.
Rum
So
Nitty,
Rum
Geechee, like
Nitty.
some of your favorites came from
Yeah,
KOTD.
some of your
Like,
Daylight. You know, if it wasn't no KOTD, it wouldn't be no Disaster. Wouldn't be no Daylight. Probably wouldn't be no Geechee Gotti. And I'm gonna say this:
other Rum
KOTD, they got one guy over there who I want to see on the URL so bad. And his name Saint. Saint. I want to see Saint.
Not
Saint. I want to see Ilmac on the URL, but I don't think his style is transitioning well on the URL.
But he
Saint,
transitioned well. He transitioned great on RBE.
Who you got on EV? RBE?
JC, wasn't it?
I didn't see that battle, did he? I didn't see it.
Hold on, let me see. I got my laptop right here.
Let me make sure I'm correct.
Hold up, let me get it together. I want to see Saint though, man. I think Saint fire, dude.
He gonna come over soon, man. He coming over. He gonna come over.
But he said he don't want to do a PG.
Yeah, Ilmac versus JC is on RBE.
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't saw it.
That's when JC went on that little streak. He had T-Top, he had Ilmac, he had Big K, he had Swerk, he had Chef Trez, and he had Chess, all in that little span.
You want to know a battle that I think happened too early, bro?
What?
Rum Nitty versus Chef Trez, bro. I think that battle happened too early, man.
Rum Nitty drug that man.
That's why I said I think it happened too early, bro.
Yeah,
like right now, that'd be a different battle, bro.
I think it'll still be the same.
I don't think Nitty dragging him, bro. Not now, not now, man. Nah, bro. That would be a different battle.
So let me ask y'all this: are we all tuning in to the Grand Prix?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna tune in.
Absolutely, man. Look, I got to because we got to provide the streets with this product, with these recaps. I got to, so I'm tuning in as business, and I'm tuning in as a fan. I'm
definitely gonna tune in.
I want to see.
My biggest worry about it is what caliber of battlers are y'all gonna put on there? Are we gonna have y'all main stage battlers?
Right.
Are we gonna have GZ battlers? Are we gonna have unknown battlers?
Right. I mean, yeah, you gotta. Yeah. It's big. Are we gonna see Big K, Disaster, Daylight, Pet State, Ilmac, A Ward? Is Geechee gonna come on?
Daylight say he not. Daylight say he only battled on URL. He said he battled no other ones no more.
Okay. What about Geechee? Nitty? Some of these guys that started with y'all. Are we gonna see that?
I don't think they'll be in that.
I don't think they will be in a tournament period unless it was like. I don't know. I don't think they will be in one.
It's gonna be hard for us to watch anything. So I mean, you gotta give us something to work with. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just calling for what it is.
Like I feel like A Ward is gonna be in it.
I'll watch A
Ward. Might be in it.
I'll watch A Ward.
I'll watch A Ward.
Definitely watch A Ward. I'll definitely watch A Ward.
I'll watch RX.
Yeah, I'll watch RX. I'll watch Ilmac.
Ilmac.
I don't know about my version.
So hold on, real quick. We know who URL. We know Surf, Rock. We know who is KOTD. We know who RBE is. Who is KOTD ballers? Who they ballers? Pat Stay.
Yeah.
Sharon.
A Ward.
Ron. Ilmac, Thesaurus, A Ward, if we haven't said him, Saint, like you said, Saint fire, by the way. I know I didn't elaborate when you said his name. He's fire. RX.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we get a strong 10? I mean, it's 32 battlers. Can we even name 15 that we want to see?
But no. Let me say this though. Battle rap is
Mike said, hold up, man.
Hold on. Battle rap is to the point to where ain't nobody stuck at now league really. People are just contractors at this point, and they just move around wherever the bag is.
Hey,
Okay.
whatever the money look like. If the money look good, they there.
The only people who are contracted to a league, just branded to that league, are these up and coming guys. I'm sorry. Like your
Right.
twerk is URL. Ryder is URL. Jack Boy, if he come back to it, he's URL. What my man named Your Honor, he's a URL battler.
Yeah, I
But
can't. Yeah, I definitely can't see you out nowhere else.
them veteran battlers, they go wherever they want to. We saw Geechee and Rom battle on URL and turn right back around and battle on KOTD in a matter of months. You know what I'm saying?
Because it wasn't the first year Geechee won champion of the year. Most of his battles wasn't even on URL.
Now the
The
first
first
year,
year. The
the
first year
first
he won it.
year, the first year O-Red won it. His
Even
battles were
Red.
yeah.
So it's like they Red everywhere. Red, RBE,
Yeah. Your veterans,
URL.
you can't lock them down in no contract. It's
But like
just the newer
Surf,
talent.
but like Surf is URL. He's a veteran. Like
But
he's
he chooses to
That's
URL.
by
be
choice. Yeah, that's his
That
choice.
is my choice. Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I
that's
can
his
see
choice.
that.
so
K Rock, that's by choice also.
yeah.
Yeah.
But when you talk about somebody like Suge don't battle on KOTD. Suge don't battle on RBE.
Who
Suge
you
was
got on RBE?
well, he was booked to battle Head Ice on RBE, if I'm not
Head Ice,
mistaken.
yeah. I think URL blocked their
Okay.
battle or something like that.
No. That's my fault. It was Suge versus Head Ice on UW. That was on
UW. Okay,
That was
UW.
on UW. I apologize about that. But come on, man.
I mean, we need some talent.
Can we?
Like,
Can we call him? I mean, well, he battled Rosenberg Raw on RBE.
Who did?
who?
Sure.
There you go.
And he
I
battled.
still, but
And he battled NWX on RBE. With Arsenal.
I think Suge at the point now where, man, will Suge get locked down in a contract if it'll guarantee him to be on like a gnome or a major card? I don't know. Cause Suge been down. I think he's trying to come up now. You know what I'm saying? And he wanna come up on the league where it only matters. URL, right?
But see, I never felt that stigma, dog. I never liked that. Me personally, I like options. You know what I'm saying? I like to have options. I can't stick with just one thing. And
Right.
I just don't feel like URL is the lead that matters. You know what I'm saying? The only lead that matters. I'm sorry. I just feel like there's so many different options. You got RBE, you got Bullpen, you got URL, you got KOTD, you got Gates to the Garden. You got so many leagues.
I think URL just got the most promotion. They got the best reputation, and they got the best quality as far as, did have the best quality as far as like shooting battles, and
I mean, they still technically do.
they got media behind them. Even though Champion they recap RBE and KOTD, we know Champion is URL. You know what I'm saying? Like they first and foremost is URL. So
But I
URL,
wouldn't
like
even say that. I wouldn't even say
they
that.
the
I wouldn't say
machine.
they are URL because Champion of the Year went to O-Red. And O-Red not a URL artist.
But we know who Jay Black worked for. He worked for URL.
That's true, but I mean,
That's why I say like Champion. I mean, it'll look a certain way if Champion only recap URL battles. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll look a certain way. So it's more professional if we recap in all battles. But push come to shove, Champion gonna roll with the URL. If URL press that
most
button, hey man,
definitely.
yeah. So URL, they just a machine. Like they the machine. Like you get behind us and we gonna push you. But like Mike said,
They're the blueprint. URL is the blueprint for
yeah.
everything,
But
bro.
if I'm a veteran, I'm an independent contractor. I don't want to be tied down. I mean, if I'm tied down to one league, you got to be paying me some. You know what I'm saying? Like you get if I'm not being booked multiple times a year, I need those Lux numbers. I need 80K for a battle, so I'll be good until I come back next year. If I can't get that, hey, I gotta go somewhere else. I gotta go somewhere else. But I'm looking forward to it, man. Grand Prix.
I'm still, and
I
that's
just
crazy how URL stole a battle from RBE.
what you mean?
Lux versus Bird.
Oh man, that's the machine.
That's
That's the
what I'm
machine.
saying. They the blueprint, man. URL is the blueprint. They can
They
pull
the
anything,
machine.
bro. They can pull anything. Like money talk, bro. If the money ain't talking, you ain't got it. And I
Yeah,
just feel like
and then
the URL's number was more, and it was the headline match. It was gonna be.
hey,
I mean, it was gonna
and
be
it
headline
turned out
over
to
at
be a
RBE.
fire battle. It turned out this Lux versus Vera turned out to be a great battle. A
And the
great
thing
battle.
is, and then he went to that would have been crazy because he would have had Lux and Mook on RBE because
Facts.
of
Yeah.
Bird versus
URL
Mook
could
was
let
is
they
on
could let that
RBE.
happen. URL could let that happen. They said, hold up,
They
man,
had
sir,
it.
hold up. They doing too much.
Yeah,
They trying
they
to come
could.
up.
Yeah,
Let
yeah,
us
they
come
could
in.
let that happen. They had to take one of them.
Yeah.
They had to
I
take
just
one of them.
I just say, man, I think I just say I'm gonna end it with this organic KOTD. I think y'all need to give us a little bit more information about this card. Some ballots so we can see. I don't even see the ballots even promoting it. I don't see. I'm going on ballots pages on Facebook, on Instagram. I don't see nobody from KOTD promoting it. So I don't know. I just want a little bit more information about it so that we can talk about it and we can promote it for y'all. But other than that, I'm looking forward to it, and I'll definitely be tuning in for sure.
All right. Well,
That's
everything good, y'all. We had a great show.
Great.
I appreciate everybody for rocking with us. Everybody who watches this video, thankful. This Wednesday we got one coming up with Henny Man.
The
Bro, it's
Trappers.
about to go down. We're gonna
I'm definitely gonna
salute.
be there for that.
We're gonna
I'm
salute
definitely gonna be there.
UnderDogs. Yeah, we got some stuff coming, bro. We got some work we gotta do and we got some stuff coming. Look, UnderDogs, it's been a good show, bro. We out of here.